Hello, gamers, anime, and manga lovers, and today I'm going to be giving my top 5 One Piece badasses. Over the years of One Piece, there have been amazing characters, and there's so many that I just had so much trouble making this top 5. This is my opinion. I'll be doing my best to edit this stuff, so I'll see you guys at the end of this video. The killing machine of Cypher 7, Rob Lucci. He was born and raised to be an assassin, and I've always loved this guy. Before he was a bad guy, he was also very cool, even though a pigeon talked for him. He always wears a suit, which just adds a little bit of this cool badass to him. I thought he did a great job fighting, although I did like him better when he was not in his tiger form, devil fruit form, so I had to put him a little lower for that, even though some people might like that. But all in all, he was super strong, super badass, always had that kind of aura to him. That's what number 5 is. Number 4 may be a little biased, but it goes to red-haired Shank, because he's just always been awesome. Even though we haven't even seen him fight that much, we just know that he's a tank. I mean, he showed up to the war when the Marines were taking down the Whitebeard pirates and finishing them off. And he showed up and he's like, "Anyone want to fight me?" And everyone in the crowd just stopped fighting just because of him. That shows the power of one of the 4 emperors. I mean, I was just so amazed by Red Hair Shank. He's one of my favorite characters. He's just so awesome. He fights with one arm. He can go up to Whitebeard like, "Hey, how are you?" You know, no problem. And that takes our list for number 4, Shanks.
まだ暴れ足りないやつがいるのなら来い、俺たちが相手をしてやる。
Number 3 comes all the way from the Navy headquarters, and it is Kizaru. He is a living laser beam and pretty much outsmarts everyone in the Navy, in my opinion. Out of the 3 admirals, he's the best, in my opinion. I mean, one I absolutely hate, because you're kind of supposed to hate. You'll know who I'm talking about. And the second one is just a little too cool-headed. If you read the book, you'll get that joke, because he's an Iceman. Anyways, Kizaru is a really in-between man. He kind of represents the Navy, if you think about it, light, kind of like a god, holy type thing. He can go against Rayleigh any day. He is just so cool all the time, and he keeps a calm head. He's always there. He always respects the rules of the Navy. He is not too laid back, but he's not too stern, and you can't really hate him too much. So number 3 goes to Kizaru. Thank you for your work in the Navy. Conqueror of Oceans. The old man who manipulates earthquakes. The man who causes tsunamis on his foes and considers his own shipmates sons. The captain who went fist to fist against Gold D. Roger, and that is Whitebeard. Whitebeard is just so awesome. He always makes his crewmates feel amazing, and he always makes his enemies scared to the bones. And the Navy literally called 3 admirals, all the 7 warlords of the seas, and just several vice admirals and everyone in the Navy just to take down Whitebeard, and he died standing up. Just something about dying standing up tells you something, that this guy in his life was a badass. And on top of that, he is old. Have you ever seen an old man cause earthquakes and tsunamis and just beat the shit out of people? I think that's pretty awesome. So yeah, number 2 goes to Whitebeard.
One Piece は実在する。
Holy holy crap, we're at number 1, and I'm going to get a lot of hate from this from the One Piece fans out there. There are the 3 superpowers on the crew of the Straw Hats, and that is Luffy, the captain. There is Zolo, or Zoro, depending on where you come from, and there is Sanji. And these 3 guys are all awesome. Luffy, why I'm not using Luffy, the main character, is because he's really not a badass until certain times. He doesn't keep a consistent badassery, because sometimes he's just a little too goofy, but I still love him. Don't think I don't like him because of this. So that leaves us with Zolo and Sanji. And so many people have been debating who's better. Tons of people like Zolo, but Sanji is just mine. I freaking love this guy. He's always pleasing the woman with his gentleman ways. He's always cooking up delicious food and kicking the crap out of people. I mean, this guy, he uses this chef code where he won't fight with his hands because he wants to be able to cook forever. So he just kicks people. And he got so good at kicking that he learned to kick the air to fly. That's pretty freaking badass. He has overcome multiple foes. He can go up against Zolo and just lead the crew with his serious when he needs to be, but I love Sanji, I'm sorry, and he took the number 1 spot. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm AnimeGamesGalore, also known as Andrew. That would be my real name. Thanks for watching. Like and comment down below what you'd like to see in newer episodes. I will be getting a co-op video soon, and it's going to be awesome because my friend's editing it, and it's going to be great. And also, subscribe below and become a fellow game, anime, and manga lovers, and I'll see you guys next time.